Okay, so this is a brand new camera. Well, I say brand new, but in actuality, I bought this used off of Facebook Marketplace a couple days ago. This is going to be the first video that I've actually made with it. I can't tell how I'm framed because I can't see the back of the camera, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but since I'm here right now, I'm in my car, and you're probably wondering why. Well, the title of this video probably tells you why. It's because I just got out of Messe Des Morts X. Yeah, I think it's the 10th edition of this festival. It's a pretty well-known black metal festival that happens here in Montreal at a venue called Theatre Paradoxe, which I'm currently sitting right across from. There is a giant sea of people in black shirts across the road. So the first band that I saw tonight was called Grenadier. They're people who I know from St. John's. They're a really, really fucking good melodic death metal band. They refer to themselves as sentimental death metal, though. That's the genre that they've decided to coin themselves. And it's because they have an interesting mixture of death metal with black metal in a very melancholic way. They have like the really brutal fucking guttural vocals over like really hyper melodic new wave traditional heavy metal style riffs, which is really interesting. And this was my first time ever seeing them, and they fucking kicked ass. They were so goddamn good. They played a couple of tracks from a new record that they're currently working on, which to my knowledge hasn't yet been announced via social media. They did say on the stage during their set, though, that these upcoming songs were from a new album that they're working on, and honestly, that is my favorite shit that they did all night. Just really, really fucking good stuff. And if what they played tonight is part of a new record, then I think it's safe to say that I'm probably going to end up liking the new album that they're doing right now even more so than the record that they put out earlier this year, which was also really fucking good. I actually have a review of it on the Heavy NFLD blog. You can go over there and read my thoughts about it if you want. After Grenadier, it was time for Panzerfaust, and holy fucking shit, Panzerfaust was really, really fucking good. Like, oh my god, I just was not expecting them to be as fucking good as they were. They're kind of like blackened death metal. They reminded me a bit of Behemoth, but like cooler, like way fucking cooler. Like Behemoth without all the fucking clownery, and I mean that in a good way, in the sense that like they have way more atmosphere, and just the guitar work is just so much fucking cooler than Behemoth stuff is. It's just really, really good blackened death, and holy shit, they put on such a good show. Like their fucking frontman was wearing like this big fucking black cloak, and he had like a Catholic rosary around his neck, but instead of beads, well, there were beads, but there were also bones, and that was a fucking look. It was really, really sick. Also, their guitar player, who also did vocals, and their bass player, also incredibly fucking good. Like, just so much fucking stage presence. It was unbelievable. Besides that, what else happened? Well, they did have some tech issues, unfortunately, during their set. They actually started playing their set, and their fucking guitar just, like, didn't work. So, you know, they had this whole fucking ambient intro with, like, a guy screaming. It was, like, one of those tracks that, you know, the band will play over the speaker, and they're not actually playing. It's, like, the intro to their set, and they have to nail it with the timing where the intro ends and they immediately start playing. So that happened, and it was supposed to be huge and thick, but instead of being huge and thick, there was just no guitar. It still sounded cool, because honestly, the bass and drum intro on a black metal thing is something that, like, I don't hear all that often, so I thought that was interesting, but then I realized quite quickly after that it was because their guitar just wasn't working. And he was pretty fucking pissed, rightfully so, about that being the case, because it kind of like fucked up the entire first song in their set, which, you know, if that's how you're starting your set, that's usually not a good sign. It's not a good feeling, especially if you're a musician and you're in that spot. But you know, they pulled through, and they ended up fucking kicking ass, and they actually ended up probably being my favorite band of the night. After that, it was another band called... Oh shit, I actually can't remember their name. Hold on a minute. I actually have to look this up. Regarde les Hommes Tomber, from France, apparently. So these guys were fucking nuts. Like, when I think black metal, this is exactly what I was thinking of. Like, just unbelievable stage presence from everyone involved. They were a 5-piece. Jesus Christ, they were so fucking good. I don't even know what to say about them. They were one of the few bands tonight that actually managed to inspire a mosh pit as well as a shit ton of crowd surfing that just like kept going through their entire set. It was fucking nuts. Their riffs were like super melodic and also really catchy, and every single one of them I just wanted to headbang to. It was so fucking good. So if you get a chance to go see Regarde les Hommes Tomber, I think that means look at the tomb of man, or regard the tomb of man. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I could be completely wrong. My French is fucking horrible, but I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, if you get a chance to see those guys, definitely do it. And since they're from France, they probably aren't making their way to North America very often. So if they're playing in your fucking city or whatever, I don't know if they're on a tour right now, definitely catch them. They're fucking incredible. So yeah, that was my experience seeing Messe Des Morts, the 10th edition, here at Theatre Paradoxe. And unfortunately, I actually missed the first two bands on this bill, who were Orphique and November Grief, I think is their name. And that's actually was really frustrating. I was really looking forward to seeing November Grief because a friend of a friend was actually playing in that band, and the way they were described to me was super cool. And I did like the couple songs that I actually heard from them on YouTube. I thought they were pretty sick. So I was a little bit peeved that I didn't get to see them, but I'm hoping that I will get to see them again at some point, because I guess this show is the first show they've done in like 20 fucking years or some shit like that. So hopefully that means they've been resurrected from the grave. But until next time, I am Greg Ravengrave. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next one. Let's hope this video quality isn't shit. I'm gonna have to get used to this camera. Peace out.